Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Movie Melee 2024, kicking off the season with a great event here. We got Last One Standing. Bill, I think it's like the sixth time we've done this. We've done this a lot is what I'm trying to say. Bill is on the desk with me for a long night. How are you doing tonight, Bill?
Guaranteed to last longer than all of my other nights combined. So I'm looking forward to that. That's a plus for me. So.
Good stuff. Well, Bill, as you may know, as you may have played in before of Fandom and Melee varieties, it's the Last One Standing. We have 35 competitors here tonight looking to win themselves a title shot. The last player standing at the end of this event will have an automatic title match in either singles or teams, whichever they prefer. Along the way, as we go, there will be someone who will win the MVP award, the most valuable player, the person who lasts the most rounds. That person will earn himself an automatic contender match. Lots at stake. We have 5 people per table, 5 questions per table. Lowest score or scores is eliminated. 1 repeat per person, 1 repeat per question per round. Bill, did I miss anything?
I don't think so. Oh, no repeats, no challenges? Or one repeat per question?
No, 1 repeat, no challenges, because none of these are wrong, maybe.
Yes, they are not. And if you think so, you're a fool and a communist.
I agree with that. We'll get into the first table here. And Bill, I'm not going to lie to you, it's a doozy. Okay. We're going to start with number 1. Coming in at number 1, it's Cameron Holtzman.
Eventually, he's going to show up. There he is.
Fireworks in the background.
Oh, it's fireworks and everything.
That's great.
And it's also negative 500 degrees there.
That's what I hear.
Yep.
I'm sure that won't affect the internet at all. As we bring in number 2, former Last One Standing MVP, former singles champion, current teams champion, it's Jeremy Adams.
Hello. Hi, Jeremy.
Welcome back. As we move right along, and number 3, and I just got to tell you, there's no way this person should ever buy a lottery ticket of any kind. Save your money, good sir. As we bring in number 3, it's Kaleb Koho.
Hello.
Oh my God, Clash of Demon Head. This is a night.
This is at least the 4th time you've been in the first table of Last One Standing.
Someone do the math.
We'll bring in, as someone does the math, we'll bring in number 4. It's James Puckett.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you.
I'm not intimidated at all.
That's all right.
I'm hosting.
Trust me. Let me alleviate some pressure on you as we bring in number 5, filling in last minute. She has no business here. It's Anna Poncho.
I am here for a good time, not a long time, but here for redemption, I guess.
Let's go.
This is the first time I've ever seen more of Anna than just hearing her voice from off camera. It's nice to meet you. Hello.
Hello.
I don't know.
Bill, this is our first table. Players, any questions before we get started?
Why?
Great. Then, Bill, would you like to kick us off?
Well, that's a rare honor. I would love to. All right, everybody, if you're ready for your first question, category of actors and or actresses. Which actress appears in the films The Devil You Know, Serena, and The House at the End of the Street?
I forgot to write everyone's names down to keep.
I just wrote player 1 through 4, and I'll figure it out later.
That's probably a lot smarter.
I'm also using the legal notepad. I'm sure that's a fucking stupid idea. So.
Interesting. That's very organized and official. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cameron.
Jennifer Lopez.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Jennifer Lawrence.
We'll go to Koho.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Where is your whiteboard, sir? We'll go
I
to
don't
James.
have it.
We'll go to James.
I didn't have it. I said Saoirse Ronan.
And Anna.
Emma Stone.
That's an actress. But Jennifer Lawrence is the correct one. Jeremy and Koho will jump out in the lead here as we move to question 2 in the category of romantic comedies. A woman forces her young assistant to marry her and meets his family in Alaska in which 2000s romantic comedy?
Solid film.
Rank Alaska in terms of state out of 50.
I believe it was 49th.
Okay. Like in quality as well?
Oh, I thought just joined.
Well, yeah.
I've never been there. I'm gonna guess. I don't know. 36.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
respectable.
There's like
5,
snow.
4. Here it's cold. 3,
And yeah.
2, 1. Pens down. We go to Jeremy.
The proposal.
Koho.
The proposal.
We go to James.
El Proposal.
Anna.
The proposal.
Yes. And Cameron.
You have undersold Anna's abilities. The proposal.
I thought that one might help, but go ahead, Bill.
All right, your next question comes in the category of classics. In 1945's The Picture of Dorian Gray, Dorian Gray makes a wish to remain young in the presence of a statue of what kind of animal that grants his wish? Cool.
This is a classic.
So we can't talk about movies or animals. Top 5 wishes.
God, 4 of them involve movies, and the last one involves an animal. I'll let you figure it out.
Those are
She's ineligible yet.
wildly specific.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Koho.
I said a lion.
We'll go to James.
Is it a rabbit?
Anna.
A lion.
We'll go to Cameron.
I just put cat.
And Jeremy.
I guessed horse.
Cat is the correct answer.
Ooh.
Not a lion, just a cat.
It's not a
Lion
mutant
is a
ordinary
cat.
gentleman.
It's in the same like family.
Yeah. You want to challenge? You can't. Too bad. Move to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of horror. The demon Payman inhabits a little girl and then her mother in which horror film? Bill, I have 2 to 2 to 1 to 1.
What I have. Yes. Also, I hate it when people inhibit me. Like inhabit me. It's the worst.
Oh, I was like, inhibit you. Yeah. Stand up to that, Bill.
It's gonna be a long night of me missaying some words. So, just a heads up.
I also don't like being inhabited.
Mm-mm.
5, 4, 3,
You don't pay rent, get out.
1. Pens down. We'll go to James.
I put the Omen.
We'll go to Anna.
Sinister.
We'll go to Cameron.
Hereditary.
Jeremy.
Hail Payman, Hereditary.
And Koho.
I said The Conjuring.
Hereditary is correct. So, Bill, here's the situation. Cameron and Jeremy safe and in the lead with 3. Koho behind with 2. James and Anna with 1. James, Anna, and Koho all in danger here. What is the final question, sir?
All right, your final question will come in the category of the 1970s, and it is simply, who plays the title character in Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore?
She inhabited, but not anymore.
I kicked her out. She's not paying rent to inhabit me. That's what Alice doesn't live here anymore.
I assume that's
I
the
forwarded
plot,
her
right?
mail to a P.O. box.
I assume that's the plot. We'll get answers.
Long night, kids. Long night.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Anna, what you got?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
My favorite actress. We'll go to Cameron.
Oh, actress.
Ellen Burstyn.
Jeremy.
Ellen Burstyn.
Koho.
Ellen Burstyn.
And James.
Ellen Burstyn.
Ellen Burstyn is correct. With that, James saves himself. We will see be goodbye to who got one. Good shit, baby.
Great job. Great job.
Thanks.
Absolutely. So wow, there's a lot of people backstage. So goodbye to Anna. Bill, we got to bring in one more person. Our next contestant coming in at number 6. It is Dean Manis.
Hey,
I mean,
this is a
Hello.
fun table.
All right.
We'll get right into your first question of this round. It comes in the category of family. In Home Alone, what does Kevin's neighbor use to knock the wet bandits unconscious at the end of the film?
I'm a fan of being unconscious, naturally. I feel like that's a good way
I
to
thought
do
of
it.
it.
Yeah.
I was going to say a similar thing involving the word wet.
Yeah. Oh, it's a family show.
That's why I didn't. Now it's
Good
like
call.
one of those
Good
jokes in the
call.
kids' movies where only adults get it.
Yeah, fair
5,
enough.
4. Wait, come back. 3, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cameron.
shovel.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Snow shovel.
Koho,
Shovel.
James,
A lot of things you heard about me, they're not true. It's a shovel.
and Dean.
Shovel.
Shovel is correct. Clean sweep to start this round. Go ahead, Bill.
All right, we are up to the next question, which is in the category of crime. Name one of the actors who play Mickey or Nicky in 1976's Mickey and Nicky.
Mikey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's not my favorite film ever, but I'm just kidding. I've never seen it, which is why I didn't register and it was not being said correctly. You got one. Yeah. I may have written that question when we watched it.
Oh, is that like your girlfriend?
Yeah.
I
The
didn't
one
know
who
who that was.
He was in the kitchen. Yeah.
You learn something new every day, kids.
4, 3.
I'm gonna get a repeat.
All right, that's gonna be Jeremy's repeat for the round. Go ahead, Bill.
And then I'll name everything correctly now. Name one of the actors who plays either Mikey or Nicky in 1976's Mikey and Nicky.
What are you drinking, Bill?
It is Bitburger.
Bin burger?
Bitburger.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's German or some shit. I don't know. So.
That's fair. I was drinking wine before this, and now I'm still drinking wine. 5, 4,
I figured it was gonna be a long
3,
one, so get a long beverage.
1. Pens down. I agree. We'll start with Jeremy.
John Cassavetes.
Koho.
I said Burt Reynolds.
James.
Sylvester Stallone.
Dean.
I knew I had something wrong. I have Nick Cassavetes.
And Cameron.
John Cassavetes.
John Cassavetes is correct. The other option was Peter Falk. Peter Falk. With that, we'll move to the third question. It's in the category of mystery thriller. Which mystery thriller sequel features a cast including Samuel L. Jackson, Anya Taylor-Joy, and James McAvoy? Excuse me.
I want to talk about it because I'll give away something, so it's fine. So
It's fair.
So what kind of wine? I'm gonna guess. I would if I could guess.
Go
no,
for it.
no, too late. You showed it to me, so it's a white.
Oh,
gonna guess like
you were
a
gonna use red or white. I thought you were gonna
Pinot Grigio, maybe.
Oh, what kind of wine is this, Anna? Anna, 5, 4. What kind of wine am I drinking? 3.
Repeat.
That is James's repeat for the round. Me. All right, your question again. Which mystery thriller sequel features a cast including Samuel L. Jackson, Anya Taylor-Joy, and James McAvoy? What kind of wine are we drinking? The wine? Pinot. Is that what you said?
What I said.
Good shit. Well done. I don't know. I can't taste the difference, to be quite frank.
I don't know. I've never had it. It's fine. It's just, I like guessing stuff. It's fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Koho.
Glass.
James.
Man, this movie is in a bunch of genres. Glass.
Dean.
I used this as a strength against James and I missed it. Split.
Close. We'll go to Cameron.
Glass.
And Jeremy.
Glass.
Glass is correct. So everyone except for Dean, unfortunately, hitting that question. Scores: Cameron, Jeremy at 3, Koho, James 2, Dean at 1. Bill, what is the penultimate question of the round?
Penultimate question of the round is in the category of coming of age/teen. Who plays Polly Bleeker, the father of Juno's child in Juno?
Bill, you know how sometimes when you're on shared Excel sheets, you will appear at the top as like anonymous.
Yeah.
What animal do you think you have appeared as?
Platypus.
Weirdly close. The answer is a walrus.
I am the walrus.
5, 4,
Can I
3,
get a repeat?
and that is Dean's repeat for the round. Go ahead, Bill.
Who plays Polly Bleeker, the father of Juno's child in Juno?
I forget. This is why the melee one goes so much longer, as everyone uses all their repeats.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Bill, the walrus was Paul.
I am aware. Thank you for that.
Answer's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with James.
Michael Cera.
Dean.
Michael Cera.
Cameron.
Yeah, Jordan's celebrity crush, Michael Cera.
Jeremy.
Michael Cera.
And Koho.
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera is correct. Interesting situation, Bill. Cameron and Jeremy safe at 4. Actually, it's the same situation as last time. It's just everyone has 1 less. Cameron and Jeremy with 4. Koho, James with 3. Dean with 2. Is that what you have?
That's what I have.
Perfect. We'll move into your final question, which comes in the category of animation. Question is, which animated film has the subtitle The Owls of Ga'Hoole? Which is a real thing.
No, believe me, I know.
If you, I guess I'll change the subject. Have you seen another movie that isn't this one that is good?
I've seen lots of movies that are not good.
That's good.
That's kind of like my whole personality.
That's fair. 5, 4.
Ergo the T-shirt, so it's fine.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Dean.
I don't know. I wrote down Legend of the Guardians.
We'll go to Cameron.
Legend of the Guardians.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Legend of the Guardians.
Koho.
Legend of the Guardians.
And James.
I just put Guardians.
Unfortunately, Dean is the only one getting the answer is Legend of the Guardians. Dean put Legends with an S.
Oh, damn it.
That sucks. That's a heartbreaker. But good for James. So with that, Dean will be eliminated. James skates by an S.
I was lucky.
But yeah, 2 perfect rounds that time, Bill. 1 for Cameron, 1 for Jeremy.
Yep.
All right. We'll move right along as we bring in number. Oh, fun fact, you all are equally held for MVP. Good job. We'll bring in number 7. Rookie last year, it is Jacob Cameron. Well, hello.
Well, hello. I suspect my time will be brief, so I'm going to make the most of my minutes.
Cool.
Bill, take it away.
Your first question's in sci-fi/fantasy. In Battlefield Earth, John Travolta plays the security chief Cyclo, who plays his deputy Kirk.
You were right to pause because that's weird.
You on purpose had me read this specific question because I just said I like my whole doing bad movies.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you like this one?
No.
Yeah,
This is like the 3rd worst film I've ever seen.
It's on most like worst film of all time.
Although still more watchable than Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
5.
So yeah.
4. It's shorter. 3.
It has the decency to do that.
Pens down. We'll start with Cameron.
I have no clue. I wrote Cuba Gooding Jr.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Forrest Whitaker.
We'll go to Koho.
I said Dolph Lundgren.
We'll go to James.
Forrest Whitaker.
And Jacob.
Really? Only 3rd? Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker is the correct answer. So with that, James, Jacob, and Jeremy, all the J's killing it, taking a 1-0 lead. Your next question will come in the category of the 2000s. Marcus and Kevin work for what government organization in White Chicks?
Point of order. Oscar-winning film. White
You
Chicks.
should have been if it wasn't.
They got robbed. Whatever came out that year. Come on.
I don't want to, I had a great joke. This sucks. I wanted to make a funny joke about it, but then it might be someone be like, oh, who doesn't know White Chicks, but someone might be like, oh, that's the movie they're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
5, 4.
It's the only movie with white chicks in it.
2, 1. Thanks down, though. I feel like if you didn't know it already, me saying Terry Crews singing might get you going, but we'll start with Jeremy.
FBI.
Koho.
FBI.
James.
Flowers by Irene.
And Jacob.
FBI.
Hold it up, Jacob. There you go. Okay, perfect. And Cameron.
FBI.
FBI is correct. Clean sweep. What's the next question, Bill?
All right. Next question comes in the category of action/adventure. A group of surfers commit bank robberies in which 1990s action film?
They can't all be a picture of Dorian Gray.
Or Battlefield Earth.
Battlefield Earth, yeah. That's correct.
The wide net. Yeah.
Yeah. They're all dramas, though. 5.
They're all films.
3.
That happened.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Koho.
Point Break.
James.
Point Break.
Jacob.
Point Break.
Cameron.
Remember the remake?
And Jeremy.
Point Break.
Point Break is correct. Another clean sweep. Jeremy, James, Jacob in the lead with 3. Cameron and Koho at 2. As we move to the penultimate question of the round, question comes in the category of sports films. Who plays Vince Papale in Invincible?
Until Holtzman said that, I actually forgot Point Break got a remake.
We did not remember the remake. That's the thing.
No one
Probably
does.
for the best.
It's
Was it
like
good?
it's like RoboCop or Total Recall. Just things I just forget that got remade.
That's fair. That makes sense. I don't know. How is it in quality? Good remake? Bad remake?
I never saw it.
It's
The
fair.
trailer looked
Yeah,
boring.
I guess. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to James.
Say hi to your mother for me. Mark Wahlberg.
We'll go to Jacob.
Mark Wahlberg.
Cameron.
Mark Wahlberg.
Jeremy.
What? No, Mark Wahlberg.
And Koho.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg is correct. All right, Bill, very interesting scenario here. Jeremy, James, and Jacob all tied at 4, but none of them are safe as Cameron and Koho trail shortly behind with 3. Anyone could go here. Everyone could go, except for, not all 5, but, except for 1. So we'll move to the final question, which will come to you from Bill.
In the category of the 2010s, Greta Gerwig, Lake Bell, and Carrie Elways appear in supporting roles in which 2010s rom-com? To quote Cliff Clavin, those are 3 people who have never been in my kitchen.
That's fair. One of them's been in mine. Just one.
I forgot they also did a Thing remake, technically. It's a reboot, it's a prequel, but it was terrible. So, way to miss the point of the original.
Repeat, please.
All right, that'll be Jacob's repeat for the round. Question
All
again,
right.
go ahead, Bill.
Greta Gerwig, Lake Bell, and Carrie Elways appear in supporting roles in which 2010s rom-com?
Remakes. So I would talk more about remakes, but quite frankly, Bill, I wrote this about a month and a half ago, and I don't remember which ones.
No one ever asked questions about the Thing remake. It's fine.
Okay, that's good. Didn't know there was one, so I think
Mary Elizabeth Winstead forgot she was even in it. That's how bad it was.
5. I love her. 4.
I know, but I'm just saying she forgot it.
She's a lot of crap. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jacob.
The Big Sick.
We'll go to Cameron.
It's been fun, Koho. What to expect when you're expecting?
We'll go to Jeremy.
I know the movie. It has Meryl Streep and Steve Martin, but I can't remember the name.
We'll go to Koho
I guessed Wiener Dog.
and James.
Dude, I thought it was It's Complicated, but I just tried to see the other, so I put What Happens in Rome.
Oh.
And with that, Cameron Holtzman and Kaleb Koho have been eliminated. The correct answer was No Strings Attached.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Dirty sweep, our first of the night.
Yeah.
So 2 big losses there. If I do so myself, Bill. Maybe it's just with someone else.
We lost an extra person.
Okay,
There we go.
maybe it's just because they're louder than most people. But with that, we need to bring in 2 more people. James and Jeremy still here from the first table, and we're gonna get 2 more competitors right away. We're gonna start with number 8. Coming in at number 8, it's Tim.
I knew No Strings Attached.
Ask Bucky.
Awesome.
I said Tim because it's just written Tim here on the list.
Tim.
And we'll bring in number 9, making his return to Movie Melee, whether it be just for now or for longer than now, we'll find out. Former singles and teams champion and winner of Last One Standing, it's Jake Meltzer.
Fuck.
No boy.
How you doing, buddy?
That's what people do.
I didn't want to ruin the surprise of you were going to get to see me for a little while.
Same. All right, Bill, we're going to move on to our next set of questions here, which I believe I'm going to start with.
Yes, you are.
Your first question comes in the category of comedy. 1968's The Odd Couple takes place in what city? Name the oddest couple you are aware of.
Bridget Nielsen and Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's it
the
exactly.
answer.
Yeah.
All other answers are
Yeah, I mean, like, come on. Look at that.
All right.
Look at those two together.
3.
It's literally polar opposites in every way, shape, and form. All
Pens
right.
down. Let's start with Jeremy.
New York City.
We'll go to James.
New York City.
Jacob.
New York City.
Tim.
New York.
And Jake.
New York City.
New York City is correct. Clean sweep. 4 J's and a T. If we move to the next question, go ahead, Bill.
All right. Comes a drama. Dennis Quaid, Ellen Barkin, and Ned Beatty star in which Jim McBride directed film?
Holy fuck. What word?
Tim, how you doing?
Doing all right.
All right, because you sound like you're taking my spot of like I would say, what the fuck is this question? Yeah,
I wrote it, and if you had asked it to me, I'd be like, I don't know.
I maybe would have gotten it, possibly.
Answers in 5,
I wouldn't.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with James.
This is a long shot. Tequila Sunrise.
We'll go to Jacob.
Vantage Point.
Tim.
That could be it. I said The Rookie.
Go to Jake.
I had nothing.
And Jeremy.
I guess everybody's all American.
All, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for The Big Easy.
Oh, of course. Ellen Barkin. Dang it, I knew that.
Maggie's favorite movie.
We'll move to your next question. Everyone's still tied at 1. Your next question comes in the category of romance films. Romance. What is the name of the final installment in the 50 Shades franchise?
Now I've seen all 3 of these.
I have 2, unfortunately.
Not as hot as I was expecting it to be.
Luckily, the rating.
I'm just saying.
No, I would agree, but also the rating and content kept it out of YA. In
good, or maybe just the decency.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah,
that as well. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jacob.
50 Shades Freed.
We'll go to Tim.
I saw this opening night. 50 Shades Freed.
Jake.
50 Shades Freed.
Jeremy.
50 Shades Freed.
And James.
I'm not necessarily mad at myself that I don't know this. 50 Shades Darker.
That's fair. The correct answer is 50 Shades Freed. Everyone except James will be hitting that. As we move to the penultimate question, take it away, Bill.
Comes in the category of music. Who plays Mrs. Murphy, co-owner of the soul food restaurant in the Blues Brothers?
So I went to Orlando Studios recently.
Cool.
Universal and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they have like small recreations of big cities. Like they have an LA corner and a New York corner and all these things. And in one of the corners where this film takes place, the Blues Brothers came like whipping around a corner, like, and just performed in the street. It obviously wasn't the real ones, but
the recreation of Philadelphia is just an actual dumpster on fire. Just a heads up. And Gritty comes out.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Tim.
I haven't seen this since I was a small boy. Sigourney Weaver. Oh.
We'll go to, not close. We'll go to Jake.
Aretha Franklin.
Nice.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Aretha Franklin.
James.
Sold. Aretha Franklin.
And Jacob.
Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin is correct. Everyone except Tim hitting that. Here's the sitch. Jeremy, Jacob, Jake tied at 3. James and Tim tied at 2. No one is safe as we move to the final question, which comes in the category of the 1990s. A media mogul is promised that he won't die if he serves as death's guide on Earth, while death takes the form of a young man who wooed his daughter in which 1990s film? I believe all players still have their repeats. If
you know that wacky old chestnut when that happens.
This is one of those great Google the plot of a movie.
Or as we called it back in the 90s, Thursday night. It was Thursday night back in the 90s. So, yeah.
I'm going to take a repeat on that one, Cotton.
Really? Okay. Well, it was pretty clear, but all right. We'll move to the Final question again, category of the 1990s. A media mogul promised that he won't die if he serves as Death's guide on Earth, while Death takes the form of a young man who wooed his daughter in which 1990s film? See, this is where I'm glad the rules of Last One Standing are you can only repeat a question once, because if two...
That is a lot of question.
A lot of question, and if two certain individuals of a particular channel who are around here a lot, named Ike and Nazario, they would repeat it a lot to piss me off. 5, 4. I tried to be subtle about it. I couldn't do it. 2.
It's fine.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Jake.
Meet Joe Black.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Meet Joe Black.
James.
I'm old enough to remember buying tickets for this so I could see the Phantom Menace trailer. Meet Joe Black.
We'll go to Jacob.
I said the devil's advocate.
And Tim.
I've never seen that movie. I said what dreams may come.
And with that, Tim Brzakala has been eliminated. Tim.
Thank you for my minutes.
Good shit, buddy.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Great. So Jeremy and James still running neck and neck for that MVP award at the moment. But what? Yeah, Tim left. Sorry. She likes Tim. All right.
Who doesn't?
To player number 10. Coming in at number 10, it is former teams champion Payson Johnson.
I love Tim as well. Beautiful man.
All right, Bill, kick us off.
All right, here we go. Your first question in the category of biopics. If I'm in the right spot, I believe I am. Yes.
Yes, you are.
All right. In The Walk, Philippe first sees a picture of the Twin Towers on a magazine in what specific type of location?
You ever met Joe Black?
What's that?
Joe Black. You ever met him?
No. No, I didn't.
He was kind of a dick.
I probably, yeah. So I was trying to think of a funny nickname for one of my many friends that I knew, but but you know, me and my friend Toothless George once got into an argument at a bar.
I assume that's how he became toothless.
No.
5, 4,
He liked a lot of taffy.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jeremy.
I guessed airport.
We'll go to James.
A waiting room.
We'll go to Jacob.
I said a cafe.
We'll go to Jake.
Only seen the documentary, so I don't know. Doctor's office.
And Payson.
I was thinking airport, but you put specific, but airport bathroom.
I did say specific, and Bill, I'd actually like your opinion. I would accept none. We were looking for dentist office waiting room. Dentist office would have been correct. Waiter room, I think, is too vague. A lot of buildings have waiting rooms.
Yeah.
To the dentist office. Bill,
I'm just here to look. You know, it's fine. That's your call. So we say dirty sweep. So
that's fair. Dirty sweep then.
Waiting
So,
room's
James,
pretty
you
specific.
all win and lose. We're going to move to the next question.
Very fair. All right, your next question will come in the category of Oscars. What was the most recent film to win Best Animated Feature? I've never won one of these.
I've won one, but I had to give it back because tax reasons.
Makes sense. I held an Emmy recently, and I took a picture with it as though it was
My
mine.
friend has an Emmy in his bathroom on his toilet.
That's an odd place to keep it, but cool.
He had nowhere else to put it, and that's where he decided to keep an Emmy. I don't know.
You move a picture frame, man. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with James.
It's the Lightyear. I don't know.
We'll go to Jacob.
I'm an idiot. I said elemental.
We'll go to Jake.
Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
We'll go to Payson.
Yep, that's 100% right.
And Jeremy.
Yeah, I blanked.
Jake is correct. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. So Jake will take 1-0 lead over everyone as we go to the next question, Bill.
All right, which comes to the category of recent releases. Who plays Ariel in 2023's The Little Mermaid? And everyone went to the
watching
board.
this earlier.
I'm just saying, there's made flowers, move the TV into the bathroom. Like
He thought it was funny. To his credit, It's fucking hilarious when you go to take a dump and there's an Emmy over your shoulder.
We are talking about it still, so maybe that was the point.
Yeah, no, it's just like I don't care. I got an Emmy. Who gives a fuck?
4, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with, I believe, Jacob.
Halle Bailey.
We'll go to Jake.
Yeah, seriously, I was watching this like 2 hours ago. Halle Bailey.
Payson.
Movie is not great. Halle Bailey.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Halle Bailey.
And James.
Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey is correct. Barry Bailey. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Westerns. Your question is, Kevin Kline, Scott Glenn, and Danny Glover star in which Western film? I was at a wedding, and the groom had won the Emmy, and his dad brought it to be like, look at the things my son has done. And then like left it on the table with the gifts. And I asked the bride if she would take a picture of me and Anna with it, and she did. So
there you go.
So now I won an Emmy, and very few people can disprove it. But
you are properly dressed to be holding an Emmy. Then, if you're in, yeah, it all works.
One. Hands down. We'll go to Jake.
Silverado.
We'll go to Payson.
Silverado.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Silverado.
James.
Silverado.
And Jacob.
Silverado.
Silverado is correct. And Bill, here's the sitch. Jake in the lead with 3. Everyone else with 2. Interesting things could happen here as we get to the final question. What is it, Bill?
My Fraser and yours. Musicals. Which musical features the songs Piragua, 96,000, and When You're Home?
Bill, I believe if everyone hits, most of them will.
I think that just about clears the table except for one person.
That's what it'll do.
That
if
would be
4 people hit and a specific person misses.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Can I get a repeat?
We can. That is James's repeat for the round. Go ahead, Bill.
All right. Thank you for that. Which musical features the songs Piragua, 96,000, and When You're Home?
Should we run through the scenario of what happens if every scenario, like Jeremy misses, but everyone hits, or Jeremy?
Every permutation ends in madness.
Yeah. Okay, good. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Payson.
Should have used a repeat on that Oscars question. In the Heights.
We'll go to Jeremy.
In the Heights.
James.
In the Heights.
Jacob.
In the Heights.
And Jake.
Why? In the Heights.
Congrats, Jake.
Jake Meltzer has cleared the table. James Puckett, Jacob Cameron, and Payson Johnson all saying goodnight. Fantastic performance by everyone.
That's a way to come back, right?
Absolutely.
After a year, after a sabbatical, you kick out everybody.
That is how you make a statement. Indeed, we have many people backstage, so I would assume we are prepared to bring in 4 people. So let's go to it. Yep, cool. There they are. Sweet. All right. Jake, you made everyone leave, so now we got to bring a lot of people in. Coming in at number 11.
How we do, baby boy?
Rookie of the year, it's Igor Kowalkowski. What an
Well, that escalated quickly. All right, let's see what happens.
Sorry about that. My girlfriend is very excited.
Following Igor will be number 12, Tony Durso.
I didn't realize Jake was in this, so I'm fucked.
And hello to you too, sir.
Hello.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Jake.
Following Tony will be number 13, Adelaide Spence.
What am I doing here?
You're playing in Last One Standing.
Yeah, Anna said the same.
I'm terrified.
And we'll bring in number 14. It's Jim Green.
Jim!
Nick.
Jim.
Wait, he's over there.
So we'll get this very new looking table started with question number 1. It'll come in the category of directors. Who directed the films Mars Attacks and Dark Shadows?
They can't all be Battlefield Earth questions. I know. So
which?
Yeah, those are 2 films. I've seen one of them.
We should do a Battlefield Earth Last One Standing.
Please don't. I would like to live through this life. Personally, that's just me.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jake.
Tim Burton.
We'll go to Igor.
Tim Burton.
Tony.
Tim Burton.
Spence.
The Zarya's guy.
And Jim.
The French guy, Tim Burton.
Tim Burton is correct. Clean sweep. What's the next question, Bill?
All right, your next question comes in romantic comedies. In 1972's What's Up, Doc? 4 people stay in a hotel with identical bags. Name the contents of 2 of those 4 bags. 2 of those bags.
We'll take a somewhat general answer.
Yeah, that's fine, because I don't know what the hell any of this means.
Multiple general answers.
Yeah, that's a lot of...
What was your night prior to this?
Where's that?
How were you doing? Yeah, before this happened.
I took a nap because I was preparing for this because I got to be up at 5:30.
That's fair. How many times did you think of Battlefield Earth today?
2 times.
4. Interesting. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Igor.
No idea. Money and clothing.
Forgot what I even wrote.
I can see it.
We'll go to Tony.
Oh, I missed the part where you said 2 things. I just said clothes. Fuck.
We'll go to Spence.
2 best things in the world: drugs and money.
And Jim.
It said.
And Jake.
Yeah, I also just said money.
All unfortunately incorrect. The answers were rocks, government papers, jewels, or clothes. And the closed one had a dictionary in it. So if you wanted to throw that one in there too, I probably would have taken it. But all incorrect as we move to the next question, which comes in the category of war. Isao Takahata directed which animated war film set in World War II Japan?
I have a feeling something that I said yesterday might be relevant here.
I did not speak to you yesterday. I don't know all the things you said. I'll just say, yeah, it was, Jim. Go with that.
I said a lot of things yesterday, mostly about Jason Takes Manhattan. Out loud, there's a lot of opinions on that film.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Tony.
Grave of the Fireflies.
We'll go to Spence.
Grave of the Fireflies.
Jim.
Oh, fuck. I forgot the...
We'll go to Jake.
Grave of the Fireflies.
And Igor.
Grave of the Fireflies.
Grave of the Fireflies is correct. Everyone except Jim hitting that. It's 2 to 1.
All right.
Next question, Bill.
Comes in the category of the 1970s. Who plays Willy Wonka in 1971's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Did you see the What's Up, Doc one?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, watch the scene to get the question.
I've been, okay, joke I've been saving. I'm going to host a match with Tim one day. Okay. And then he's going to ask me a question, and I'm going to say, I don't think so, Tim.
Okay. That's it. Oh, that's it?
That's it. That's the joke.
Great.
I get it.
4.
Yeah.
You will. 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Spence. We'll go to Jim. We'll go to Jake.
God. Oh, sorry. Gene Wilder.
We'll go to Igor.
Gene Wilder.
And Tony.
Gene Wilder.
Incorrect. The answer with Timothy Chalamet. No, I'm just kidding. Gene Wilder is correct. As we move to the final question, which comes in the category of classics. Some of the main characters work for a studio called Monumental Pictures in which classic film? All these rounds are very close, Bill.
It's
safe
tense.
again.
I don't know about you, but my sphincter went.
Yep.
That last one.
Oh, it's been like that since a week ago when the Fandom one happened. been a hard week.
Oh, God, yeah, God bless you.
5.
Repeat the question.
Oh,
That was-
that is
yep.
good to repeat for the round. The question again. Some of the main characters work for a studio called Monumental Pictures in which classic film? But enough about my butt. How's your butt?
A little chunky.
That's good.
I got a lot of junk in this trunk.
2, 1. Hands down. We'll start with Jim.
I said Sunset Boulevard.
We'll go to Jake.
Singing in the Rain.
Go to Igor.
I said Sunset Boulevard.
We'll go to Tony
Singing in the Rain.
and Spence.
Singing in the Rain?
Singing in the Rain is correct, which means we will say goodbye to Mr. Jim Green. Jim, heck of a time having you here. As we bring in only one other person. And I'm going to find out just for you all who that person is. Coming in at number 15, it's Matthew Chen.
Fuck.
Hello.
About to get Chend in here.
Yeah, we all about to get Chen here.
Bill, kick us off.
No problem. All right. Your first question will come in the category of music. Paul Reiser plays the father of Miles Teller in which music-based film? Miles Teller, he's a hate-to-face guy. I've been on record repeatedly. It's just something about him. I just wish he was freshly punched at all times.
I feel like, and not to go into a rant about Miles Teller movies, but I feel like he always plays the type of person.
You'd think, like, him being from Philly, I should automatically like him, but just, right in his suck hole.
Dude, one, he made Reed Richards. I want to punch him in the face. 1, pens down. We'll go to Jake.
Whiplash.
We'll go to Igor.
Whiplash.
Tony.
Whiplash.
Spence.
Shout out Andrew Just. Whiplash.
And Matthew.
Whiplash.
Whiplash is correct. All right. Clean sweep as we move to the next question, which comes in the category of mystery thriller. The film Non-Stop primarily takes place on what type of transportation?
Non-stop.
Do you know Whiplash was my 3rd favorite movie of all time?
I think one of the first Letterboxd reviews I ever did, and I put Miles Teller gets slapped in the face repeatedly 5 stars.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
Also, Supergirl's in it, so I have to like it. So, yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Igor.
Hope I'm not mixing it up with many other Liam Neeson transportation-based movies. Airplane.
We'll go to Tony.
I also said plane.
Spence.
It's that movie from last year, Plane.
Matthew.
Plane.
And Jake.
I almost put an exclamation point. Airplane.
Airplane is correct. Another clean sweep. We are all tied up at 2. What's the next question, Bill?
Question comes in the category of comedy. What is the final thing Daniel Hillard does that leads to the fight with his wife, divorcing him at the beginning of Mrs. Doubtfire? Solid film, yeah. Yeah, good time. Good time. Yeah, I have no notes. No notes. This is good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
It can't always be A+ material in the Banner, folks. We got long hours.
No, sometimes it's
sometimes you just want to say this is a good film.
It's the quiet questions that make the other questions not, there's like 100 questions coming at you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tony.
There was a party.
We'll go to Spence.
Lies about where he is.
We'll go to Matthew.
Said break something.
We'll go to Jake.
I don't know. Impersonates her.
And Igor.
Some of these seem much more serious than mine. Forgets to pick up the kids.
One of you is correct. It is Tony Dursa. Throws a party. What we were looking for. So Tony takes the 1-point lead, 3-2. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of biopics. Who plays Navy SEAL Chris Kyle in American Sniper?
So you know how there's like scenes in movies that ruin your immersion of that movie, and then the movie derails for you,
You know
and you
exactly
never
what
get it
you're
back.
talking about.
This movie has that one scene.
You don't even need to. I know exactly.
I know you know. It's just like as soon as it happens, I'm like, how can I be serious about this?
Correct.
I'm just saying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. A similar thing happens in Breaking Dawn Part 1. But we'll move to Spence.
Bradley Cooper.
Matthew.
Bradley Cooper.
Jake.
Bradley Cooper.
Igor.
Bradley Cooper.
And Tony.
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper is correct. And Bill, with that, we are at 4 to 3 to 3 to 3 to 3. We are in the same situation as last time, only it is Tony leading the pack. If a similar thing happens, you already know what happens. It just happened. All right, Bill, that's the final question of the round.
Final question around comes the category of family. What is the title of the direct sequel of the 1959 film The Shaggy Dog?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
it was the baby. It was the scene with the baby.
It was the baby.
It was the baby scene.
It was the baby. And his
also
moving
has
arm.
a scene where I watched the fakest looking thing I've ever seen, and it ruins my enjoyment of it.
Yeah,
It's where De Niro's trying to kick a guy, and he's clearly 900 years old. And I'm like, what am I watching right now? This is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed.
But for that, it's like the baby's in the scene for 2 minutes.
It's just like, come on.
It's not doing any stunts. Just get a real baby.
It's like, come on. How hard is this?
4, 3.
Repeat the
2.
question.
All right, that is Matthew's repeat for the round. Go ahead, Bill.
All right. Your question, what is the title of the direct sequel to the 1959 film, The Shaggy Dog?
Or Twilight, like she's just sitting there, smiling, get a baby and make it laugh.
Jack from The Incredibles looks less digital than that baby.
I agree. I'd feel more comfortable in the presence of Jack. We'll get answers.
It's still the best X-Men movie we ever got, though. Break It Down Part 2. I stand
3,
by that.
2, 1. Pens down. Start with Matthew.
Yeah, I can remember it.
We'll go to Jake.
Seems like congrats may be in order. We'll see. The Shaggier Dog. I don't know.
Go to Igor.
I said Shaggy or dog.
Go to Tony.
I said The Shaggy Dog Returns.
And Spence.
The Shaggy Dog Returns.
And with that, Tony Durso has cleared the table.
Good fucking job, Tony.
All of you were wrong. The correct
It's the
answer-
Shaggy DA.
The Shaggy DA is what we were looking for. District Attorney, I believe is what that's short for. But with that, Tony does the same thing. Some of you might have missed it because you weren't here a second ago. But Tony has cleared the table, including Jake Meltzer.
It could be a quick night.
It could be a quick night. Jesus. All right, Bill, we find ourselves in a familiar position as we now need to bring in 4 people. Thanks to Tony. Thanks a lot, Tony. Jeez.
Thanks for giving us a quick night.
As we will start
Name it,
with
please.
number 16. Coming in at number 16, it's Zachary Shelton. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
All right, we'll move to number 17. Coming in at number 17, he only gets 1 repeat for this entire round. It's Nazario Montenegro.
The Shaggy Dog wears a suit and glasses.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. And we'll move to number 18. It's Jordan Owens.
Howdy ho, beautiful people.
Hello, hello. And we'll bring in number 19, Amaru Moses.
What up, fellas?
How's it going?
So once again, we have a very different table. But we will get right into it. We'll start with question number 1. It comes in the category of drama. Who plays Juliet in Baz Luhrmann's Romeo plus Juliet?
Thank you for using the plus sign. I always do.
My
That was like when emo kids were doing the heart with the thing. So every time I saw that, I would be like, why do you less than 3 this person?
I would do that too. That's funny. Yeah, no,
we're just
you write it
being
like
the
that. That's how I'm going to say it. 5. Luckily, we know the answer to the equation is correct. 1.
Yes.
Pens down. Go to Tony.
Claire Danes.
We'll go to Zachary.
Claire Danes.
Nazario.
Claire Danes.
Jordan.
Claire Danes.
And Mario.
Claire Danes.
Claire Danes is correct. Clean sweep. Bill, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of Westerns. And it is, the main character, Bobby, is a former musician who used to play what instrument in 5 Easy Pieces? Quite a difference from Romeo plus Juliet to 5 Easy Pieces. So
I'd say they're similar.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
I saw one of them, the Romeo Juliet. I saw that in like 8th grade English class.
I watched 20 minutes of it and then got a headache and gave up. But
it's fair.
It did give us one of the greatest pop songs ever by the Cardigans. So
good shit.
Yeah, I've seen those guys live 3 times. They're great.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'll go to Zachary.
That's a banjo.
Nazario.
I say guitar.
Jordan.
Guitar.
Amaru.
I said piano.
And Tony.
I said a fiddle.
One of you is correct. It is Amaru Moses. Piano is the correct answer. We'll jump out in the lead 2-1. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Oscars. Which film saw an Oscar nomination for Paul Newman, as well as wins for Melvin Douglas and Patricia Neal?
And a silence falls over the crowd for this question.
Some slight background chatter, but yes.
I think there is a sports game going on, yes.
That or a child is attacking another child.
Or they're watching old Royal Rumbles like I do to get ready for next weekend, which is
hell yeah,
the best weekend of the wrestling calendar, which is the Royal
Rumble. But a child attacking another child really is sports. But
that's the basic gist of it, yeah.
2, 1, pens down. We'll go to Nazario, who looks angry.
I have just no idea what is going on. This thing?
Go to Jordan.
Road to Perdition.
Amaru.
So the color of money.
Tony. Go to Tony.
I said the Towering Inferno.
And Zachary.
I said the color of money.
All incorrect. You wrote too many words. We were looking for HUD. All right, Bill. Still 2-1 to 1-1. Amaru leading. What's the next question?
Comes in the category of directors. Who directed the films Blowout, Body Double, and Femme Fatale?
How wild would another table clear here be?
Oh my dude, could you fucking don't even joke about it.
Has
that ever happened where not only 2 in a row, but 3 in a row?
Shouldn't have said anything. It's probably not going to happen now.
Weirder shit has happened. I've won a title.
4. Zachary, if we could get hands up a little bit. There you go.
No, sorry about
3,
that.
2. Nazario, was that a repeat? No, okay, pens down. Everybody stop what you're doing. I thought you said repeat, but we're good. Hey, we'll start with Jordan.
The Jonathan Demme.
We'll go to Amaru.
Said Luc Besson.
We'll go to Tony.
I said Brian De Palma.
Zachary.
Francis Ford Coppola.
And Nazario.
It's Brian De Palma.
It is Brian De Palma. That is correct. So Tony and Nazario will join Amaru in the lead at 2. Zachary and Jordan falling behind it with 1. We get to the final question. Yet again, nobody is safe. That final question will come in the category of action adventure. What is the subtitle of the 4th film in the Underworld franchise?
Everybody usually make that face when talking about Underworld. Yeah.
Yeah. A table clear is still in play here. Just want to throw it out.
That would be the craziest shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
We really would have the earliest night in recorded history. Right. Yeah. So
people are going to be like, why is this last one standing? 45 minutes long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Mario.
Said Rise of the Lycans.
We'll go to Tony.
I said Awakenings.
We'll go to Zachary.
I also said Rise of the Lycans.
We'll go to Nazario.
Is it Blood Wars?
And Jordan.
I also had Blood Wars.
And with that, Zachary and Jordan have been eliminated. All incorrect, though, Tony.
Oh, wow.
The thing
So
that-
close, Tony. You added 11.
Awakening. Just a
Awakening.
singular awakening. That's the one we were looking for. So with that,
Rise
Jordan,
of the Lycans was the third one, right?
I knew. It probably. I believe it is.
all right. So 2 people out. We're gonna get 2 people coming in 1 second. And we're
Amaro,
gonna,
is there a Blood Wars one?
I think
there
so,
is.
but it's later. I think. I don't know. We're gonna start with number 20. Coming in at number 20, it's Mark Menchaca.
Yay!
Yay! All right.
This is a table I'd like to hang out with.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's keep it going as a table I'd like to hang out with, because we'll bring in number 21. It's Robert Kastner.
All right.
Robert.
Buddy! Hey!
Hanging
All
out.
right, you go there. You go there. And we're good. All right. Bill, take us away.
All right. Your first question, new table, comes to the category of scores and/or soundtracks. Who composed the score for Dances with Wolves and Out of Africa?
Someone did this.
Yeah. That
Not-
person.
Not looking at the answer right now, Bill, and I don't think you could force, like, my life was on the line. I couldn't tell you the answer.
I mean, I would do what I always do in a situation like this and just throw out a name and pray to God I get the right one. So
It's fair.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll start with Tony.
I just said James Horner.
Nazario.
James Horner?
Amaru.
Howard Shore.
Mark.
James Horner?
And Robert.
Said Bernard Herrmann.
All, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for John Barry.
No!
Yes, I swear to God.
Sorry.
Shit!
All right. Your next question is going to come in the category of actors and actresses. Your question is, who appears in the following films? Stepmom, Tammy, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, and Thelma and Louise.
Those are a lot of movies.
Yeah. Maybe too many movies.
Maybe don't question the question rating. Maybe
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't get to be
maybe
here
fucking
very
don't
long.
do that.
Maybe be scared for what's next, and maybe this is the easy one of the.
We will ask more Battlefield Earth questions, to be clear.
We absolutely will.
How many have there been so far?
4, 3,
One too many.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Nazario.
Susan Sarandon.
We'll go to Amaru.
I got so mad because I got this scar at John Barry's house. Susan Sarandon.
We'll go to Mark.
Susan Sarandon.
We'll go to Robert.
Most random thing I've ever heard in my life. Susan Sarandon.
And Tony.
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon is correct. Bill, what's next?
All right. Your next question comes in the 1980s. Which 1980s film is about an inventor who moves his family from the United States to the jungles of Central America in search for a better life? Say the most random thing we've talked about this so far in this broadcast would be toilet Emmys.
That's true.
Yeah,
And half
that
the
was
people-
definitely a whole conversation.
I love talking about things we talked about earlier when there's new people here who have no clue.
Because it just sounds like the ramblings of a psychotic sociopath.
Speaking of which, Bill, how's that sphincter?
Clenched.
Repeat.
Okay, that's Nazario's repeat for the round.
There it is, the longest one in the ground. There we go. Which 1980s film is about an inventor who moves his family from the United States to the jungles of Central America in search for a better life? So, see, families like buttholes need to be tight. That's what workaholics taught me.
Great.
It's a great
All
show.
right. It's a great
Great show.
It's a great
Tight
show.
butthole. Totally tight butthole.
That's where I learned the term butt hurt.
You can toss it.
Me too.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Amaru.
Completely wrong. No blank boards. Jewel now.
We'll go to Mark.
So the more you know over the butthole talk, the mosquito coast.
We'll go to Robert.
I also said the Mosquito Coast.
Tony.
Mosquito coast.
Nazario.
Blank.
The Mosquito Coast is correct. So Tony, Mark, Robert, each hitting that. which means they have taken the lead 2 to Nazario and Amaru's 1. A lot of your names are twisting up my tongue at the moment, but we'll move to the penultimate question of the round, which comes in the category of crime. The question is, in the spirit, the octopus and silken floss create a serum that is supposed to do what? And Nazario, we just need hands. Thank you.
Now, I spent fucking money to see this in the theaters.
That's tough. Remember earlier?
I remember because I used to work at a comic book store. It's the first job I ever had. I went with my old boss because we're still friends and a bunch of my old comic book store friends. And the movie was over. I'm like, I'm going to grab a cigarette. My boss is like, I want to stick around to the end of the credits. I'm like, why? It better be a fucking apology at the end of that.
4, 3, 2.
I'll repeat this.
All right, that is Ruse. Repeat for the round. Question again. In the spirit, the octopus and silken floss create a serum that is supposed to do what?
Nothing about this movie was good.
Shame. Shamely return. The whiteboard didn't go well.
I don't. I want to say something about it, but I don't want to give anything.
No, it's fine. I don't want to talk. The less I talk about this movie, the better my life is.
1. Pens down. We will start with Mark.
Invincibility.
We'll go to Robert.
I said keep people from dying.
We'll go to Tony.
I said gain powers.
We'll go to Nazario.
I guess I'll have egg on my face. Make super soldiers.
And Amaru.
Said make them immortal.
Bill, as the comic book guy, invincibility?
Not the same thing. Yeah. I think it's
a little different. So yeah, grant immortality is correct. So Robert and Amaru will be getting the point. Mark just missing there. But with that, Robert has taken the lead at 3. Mark, Amaru, and Tony tied at 2. Nazario following up with 1. Anything can happen here as we get to the final question. Bill.
Final question comes in everyone's favorite of romance. Kevin Costner and Robin Wright appear in which romance film based on a Nicholas Sparks novel? That's a lot of romance in that whole thing.
Fun fact, this has been discussed on more than one occasion of becoming a fan of category.
Yeah.
But you won't make Andy Sedaris films a fucking category. I will Venmo you guys like $20 each.
He's starting in some stuff. He's in some stuff. That's
I'm just saying. Just saying. So,
right.
There's a fan for it. I'm in it. I'm the
3,
president.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Robert.
Dear John.
We'll go to Tony.
Message in a bottle.
Fuck.
Nazario.
Good game, guys. Message in a bottle.
We'll go to Amaru.
I just said a walk to remember.
And Mark.
Fucking invincibility. So the longest ride. God damn it.
And with that, Nazario, Amaru, and Mark Menchaca have been eliminated. And Tony and Robert take the lead. The message in a bottle was the correct answer. So Nazario takes out Mark and Amaru along with him. Tony's still here. Robert's surviving. It was almost another Tony.
But
3 people gone. 3 people got to enter. So I believe we have 3 backstage. We have more than that. So we will move on to number 22. Coming in at number 22, I think I know these stats off the top of my head. Former 2-time Last One Standing MVP and former team's champion. It's Matt Cuellar.
Oh.
Hey.
All right. You did that twice, right? Yep. Yeah. Okay, cool. Good shit. Coming in at number 23, it's Nick Carlin.
Hey.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you. Too bad it's not Fandom.
And coming in at number 24, it's Kirk Kowalkowski.
Fuck. Wow, there's 3
Jeez,
Pittsburgh guys.
there's 3 Pittsburgh people here.
What the fuck is this?
Enough of the shot from the same.
Welcome to the steel round, boys.
I believe everyone is in position.
It's a setup. It's a setup.
We'll move to the first question of this round. It'll come in the category of sci-fi fantasy. And your question is, in About Time, the men in Tim's family have what unique talent?
I'm also glad Kirk wasn't around for my insulting joke about the Irishman. So that's good. So you can watch it later and yell at me. It's fine.
Yeah, but then you could like hide behind.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Kirk, but then if you like, you were behind the keyboard, so Kirk might be like, "Bill, you."
We're in the same state. He will drive over. He will have words with me. It's fine. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tony.
Go back in time.
We'll go to Robert.
It's a time travel.
We'll go to Matt.
Time travel.
Nick.
Exact words as Tony. Go back in time.
And Kirk.
I said time travel. Can you see that?
Yes. Yep, I sure can. Time travel, go back in time. Those are all correct versions of the answers. So, clean sweep. What's the next question, Bill?
Your next question comes in the category of animated. Yes, it does. All right, just double checking. Mia Farrow, Alan Arkin, and Jeff Bridges lend their voices to which animated fantasy film? How's the Pinot?
It's good. This was the last of it. Anna came in.
Yeah, I am like almost at the end of this giant ass can. So
you got another?
Not on me, but in the fridge. Not of this, but I'll probably get something else. So
all right, that's fair. Makes sense. That's a hefty one, and we're breezing through this. 5.
Yeah, we really are.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Robert.
It's Secret of Nim.
We'll go to Matt.
The Last Unicorn.
We'll go to Nick.
I just put All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Kirk.
I said Ferngully.
And Tony.
I had nothing.
The Last Unicorn is correct.
Wow, nice pull.
Takes the lead. 2-1.
Wow.
Because we get to the next question, which comes in the category of 2000s. And your question is, the main character, Rick Riker, becomes the hero, the Dragonfly, in which 2000s film?
I hate myself because I would get this answer.
I hate you too, then.
I really hate myself for just knowing that because
I don't blame you.
No,
I know.
I should probably question a lot of my life choices. So
we all should. 2020, everyone.
Question my questionable taste in just about everything. So
5, 4.
I'll take a repeat on this one.
All right, that is Kirk's repeat for the round. Your question again. The main character, Rick Riker, becomes the hero, the Dragonfly, in which 2000s film?
I mean, if I'm telling you something's a piece of shit, it should carry some weight.
That's fair. Speaking of shit.
Yes. Do you need to take one? Is that where you're getting at?
No, because of what we talked about earlier. I'm good.
Buttholes tight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Matt.
Superhero movie?
Nick.
I don't have anything.
Kirk.
I said comic book movie.
Tony.
I said super.
And Robert.
It's Rain of Fire.
Once again, Matt is correct. Superhero movie is
Wow,
what we were looking for.
I'm
Matt,
jealous of this whole table for not knowing that.
I'm sorry.
What's the penultimate question?
Penultimate question comes to the category of horror. What type of rabid animal bites Cujo, turning him into a killer in Cujo?
I only know about this movie from Friends.
Oh, I've seen this movie. Yeah. It was the 80s. Stephen King was the strength of mine for a little while.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I like because he wrote, or I guess he wrote a short story that became a movie that I'm pretty fond of. But you know,
Me too.
5, 4.
Without giving it away, one of them is my favorite movie of all
2,
time.
1. Mine too. Pens down. I don't know if it's the same one, but yeah. We'll go to Nick.
I just put Coyote.
We'll go to Kirk.
I guess raccoon.
Tony.
I guess squirrel.
Robert.
Said fox.
Matt.
Also guessed fox.
Oh, unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for a bat.
A bat.
That's right.
Okay. Well.
All right, here's the situation, Bill. It's very similar to previous situations we found ourselves in. Matt is in the lead, and Matt is safe. This is the first time the person in the lead is also safe. He has 3 points. Everyone else is tied with 1. If all miss, all hit, or then they're all out. But if one person misses and the rest hit, they're all safe. Your final question of this round will come in the category of drama.
Oh, great.
The question is, who directed Oppenheimer?
Congratulations, Matt.
Yeah.
Anybody want to jump on a grenade here?
It's like anybody willing to?
Nah.
This has happened before.
This is the third time this is about to happen.
Not even that, but I was just gonna ask where like everyone's like, "Oh, okay, cool. That's great. Congratulations!" And then someone, it's happened.
Someone missed it.
Ask
Someone
Menchaca
missed
last year. I remember it happened. But Kaiser
I
did the
bet
same
one of
thing
you
before.
doesn't know anything about Oppenheimer. I'm probably the only person on the call that didn't see it.
Hands down. We will start with Kirk.
Christopher Nolan.
We'll go with Tony.
Christopher Nolan.
Robert.
I fucking hate The Last Unicorn. Christopher Nolan.
Matt.
Superhero movie. Christopher Nolan.
And Nick.
Christopher Nolan.
And with that,
He said Christopher Finn.
Matt Cuellar has cleared the table for the third time this evening.
Happy I
by
kept
a large
up.
margin, too. Matt getting 4, everyone else getting 2. We are saying goodbye to some powerhouses. Tony Durso with the table clear of his own. And find ourselves in a similar situation yet again, back to 1. Matt, I see why you've done well at this in the past. Good job. All right. Once again, we have 4 more people to bring in. I wonder if that's the last time I'll say that tonight. Probably not, but who knows?
Who knows at this point? Jesus.
We will start with number 25. And how I wished, or he may wish that Kirk was still here, returning to the Melee ring, Hall of Famer, Brian Michaels.
Hey, did Bill write this? I have a good chance if he did.
I had nothing to do with any of this, but you did make a Battlefield Earth question. I thought he did.
We'll move on to number 26. It's Ryan Payne.
Stroya.
Hello. Oh, good shit. All right. Coming in at number 27, Jacoby Bancroft.
Estrovia.
Brian and
America's
Jacoby.
Asses Reunite.
America's Ass. This is it. This is it, Brian. Our plan worked.
I was going to say Brian and Jacoby's Excellent Adventure. That's an obscure reference. But we'll move to the final person coming in this round. It's at number 28. Please turn your camera on backstage, sir, if you can hear me.
We're disqualifying.
It's John Maher.
Oh, hey.
All right, completely new table. I'm not kidding. You guys are new. This is the third time.
This is the third. We've had our third table clear. This is going to be a quick night, apparently.
Shit.
So.
Bill, what's the first question? Oh wait, no, or is it me?
It's me. Yeah, you asked. You asked the last one. Yeah.
Great, Bill, take it away.
All right, your first question comes to the category of biopics. Miranda Richardson plays the mother of Emily Blunt's character in which 2009 biopic? So, is it always this quick, host of these? Because I'll do this every year. Jesus.
Bill, if you make it this quick, you're a welcome back every time.
Yeah, maybe I'm a good luck charm. I feel like.
Not that
I also hosted the fastest. What was it? Game of Factions, the Teams edition in
4,
history. Yeah.
3.
I forgot that.
2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Matt. We'll start with Matt.
Mary Poppins Returns.
We'll go to Brian.
Queen Victoria.
We'll go to Ryan.
I wrote really quickly, but I got the wrong one. I said The Queen.
We'll go to Jacoby.
I said Rush.
And John.
I just put Julie and Julia. That came out that year.
All unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for the young Victoria.
Yeah. I couldn't remember the title of it. Damn it.
I knew it was a queen. Just couldn't remember.
All right.
Your next question comes in the category of sports. The Bench Warmers focuses on what sport?
I love how everyone quickly went to the board on this one, but the young Victoria was the problem. I love this table already.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I might take another shot before by the time I'm eliminated.
Oh, this is good stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens. I'll go to Brian.
Baseball.
Ryan.
Baseball.
Jacoby.
Baseball.
John.
Baseball.
And Matt.
Baseball.
Baseball is correct. Bill, what's the next question?
Your next question comes to the category of recent releases. Which recent release features a spaceship called the Zoic? Z-O-I-C.
Zoic, perhaps?
Zoic? Thank you.
Zoic? I'm not sure.
I was like Zoic to me.
One of those.
All of a sudden, thought about the Noid for no good reason.
That's interesting.
That bastard trying to attack my pizza freshness.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
He can get gonorrhea and rotten hell, Noid.
Yes, he can. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll take a repeat.
That is Jacoby's repeat for the round. Go ahead, Bill.
All right. Which recent release features a spaceship called the Zoic?
What pizza chain was he involved with?
Domino's.
Domino's.
I mean, he didn't really have to work hard to attack that freshness.
Yeah, he don't.
That's an easy night.
As the guy who prepped the food there at one point, I can tell you.
Yeah.
No, I still ate it.
It's fucking pizza. I mean,
4, 3.
You know how bad you gotta be if you fuck up pizza?
Pens down. We'll go to Ryan.
I guess 65.
We'll go to Jacoby.
That's good. First Man.
We'll go to John.
I said Strange World.
We'll go to Matt.
Lightyear.
And Brian.
65.
65 is the correct answer. So Ryan and Brian will certainly lead 2 to everyone else's 1. As we get to the penultimate question of the round, it comes in the category of coming of age / teen. Who plays the lead Elio in Call Me By Your Name? Oh, I was going to quote the film, but I won't.
I would, but I've never seen it.
That's fair. It's
But
not
I
bad.
did watch. We don't want to talk about what I watched. So.
That's fair.
Actually, I just thought about it. I on purpose watched a film called Call Girl of Cthulhu, so you should not go off anything I watch.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jacoby.
Timothy Chalamet.
We'll go to John.
Timothy Chalamet.
We'll go to Matt.
Timothy Chalamet.
We'll go to Brian.
Timothy Chalamet.
No.
And Ryan.
Well, I fucked up. I wrote his name wrong. Timothy.
Oh.
Yeah, I wrote his name wrong. So.
Chalamet. Yeah, I think we need.
Yeah, I know it won't be connected.
The CH. So would. We have one question. One person has 3, and 4 people have 2. Let's see what shit happens.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay,
Bill,
guys.
What's the last question?
It's in the category of the 1990s.
Yes.
What profession does Harry have before being recruited to destroy an asteroid in Armageddon?
Damn.
I don't know. If there's some sort of mathematical formula we can use to see what's happened this evening.
Yeah. So, okay, just to ignore that for a minute. One of my favorite things I ever found out, Timothy Chalamet, huge wrestling nerd.
He is a huge wrestling nerd?
Super huge wrestling
Yes,
nerd.
he is.
When he worked on Dune, he freaked out the entire time because he was working with Dave Bautista, and he
Oh,
was
shit.
like over the moon. It's just so funny to me. Because I don't think Timothy Chalamet in wrestling, he's the second weirdest
3,
wrestling fan I could think of.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with John.
I don't know what the technical term is, like an oil driller.
We'll go to Matt.
Yeah, oil rig owner.
We'll go to Brian.
Oil driller.
We'll go to Ryan.
I wrote oil driller.
And Jacoby.
Said oil rig worker.
And with that, Brian Michaels is the person tonight to clear the table. Oil worker, oil rig worker, owner is all correct. So with that, we say goodbye to everyone. Brian Michaels. This shit is.
I really should do this every year, apparently. Jesus.
Good Lord. All right.
Tim is never hosting one of these things again. He is never hosting one ever again.
All right. I'm getting tired of saying it, but we got 4 more people to bring in this evening. We're going to start with number 29. And coming in at 29, it's Jeremy Potters.
Hey.
What's up? Good news, Jeremy. If the trend continues, you'll clear the table now.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty. Yeah.
Coming in at number 30, I believe a rookie debuting this year. It's Rajko Krimenak. And please correct me if I said that wrong.
Well, yeah, it's Rajko Krimenak, but close enough. Hey, everyone, how's it going?
Hello.
I disagree. That wasn't close enough. But
that was so far off.
That was very far.
Wildly off.
Well, remember that, like, that's how I judge my answer, so I guess I'm not going to get them right then. That's the way you judge them.
Rico, great to meet you. Welcome.
Nice to meet everyone.
Following you in is going to be number 31, the former singles champion and last year's winner of the Last One Standing. It's Dylan Van Dyne.
Hi.
And following Dylan, coming in at number 32, it's Scott Harvey.
I'm not helping you win this year, Dylan.
And I'm on this side of the desk, so I can help you win this year.
All right, Bill. I believe I am up. Yes, I'm up.
Yeah.
All right. Your first question, this table, will come in the category of comic book movies. Who plays Liz Sherman in the Guillermo del Toro Hellboy films?
So to finish what we were talking about earlier, the number one weirdest person that I know that is a wrestling fan, Werner Herzog.
I know that name.
Right? It's fucking weird.
And I can't quite...
And he talks about it in every interview he's ever in. It's fucking hilarious.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brian.
Selma Blair.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Yeah, that's not what I had.
Ryko.
Selma Blair.
We'll go to Dylan.
Selma Blair.
And Scott.
Mix it up with Deadpool. I said Marina Becker.
Selma Blair is correct. So Brittany, Ryko, and Dylan will take the lead as we move to the next question. Go ahead, Bill.
All right, comes to the category of musicals. In Newsies, Jack Kelly has dreams about moving to what U.S. city? Apologies for U.S. geography questions for our non-American friends.
Agreed.
Yeah, I love saying that all the time. So I tell you what, though.
I asked like a London province once, and Joe was playing against someone, and he was like, "Thank you."
Right? Although since I knew we were hosted, I switched it up a little, got myself a dark beer.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Oh, I love dark beers.
I know we've talked about our mutual love. This is an oatmeal.
3.
Yeah.
2. Shit. 1. Pens down. We'll start Jeremy.
Santa Fe.
Ryko.
Santa Fe.
Dylan.
Santa Fe.
Scott.
Nope, put Albuquerque.
And Brian.
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe is correct with that. Jeremy on the board. Ryko, Dylan, and Brian still in the lead. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of the 2010s. Oscar Isaac, Alicia Vikander, and Donald Gleason star in which 2010s film?
Super fast at the board there, one Mr. Scott Harvey. So,
Yes. I saw it out of
Just
the corner of
excited
my
to get
eye.
a point. Yeah.
I know that feeling all too well in Nice.
Yes.
So believe me, I am not going to begrudge you on that.
I could have won this thing. Go when Jake Meltzer won it. I was like on the. I could have, meaning like I was on the last table, but I had no shot.
Oh, I could have won every one of these after I watched them.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Ryko.
Ex Machina.
We'll go to Dylan.
Ex Machina.
Scott.
Ex Machina.
Ryan.
Ex Machina.
And Jeremy.
Ex Machina.
Clean sweep, correct all around. Bill, what is the penultimate question?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of biopics. King Richard focuses on the father of which 2 athletes?
All good, Bill. We got it'll work.
Yeah.
How's that beer treating you?
It's delicious. You wouldn't think oatmeal would make a good taste for a beer, but it does.
I would think it would.
Yeah. Peanut butter is another dark one I have.
Can I get a repeat?
Yes.
You can. Ryko is your only repeat for the round. Go ahead, Bill.
All right. King Richard focuses on the father of which 2 athletes? So that's a good one, but I can't have it all the time. So.
I went to what is it? Goose Island in Chicago.
Yeah.
brewery there, and they were making their own. They were showing us how they make their own like whatever in the back. They were using all types of cereal, like fruit. They had a Fruit Loops flavored one. They were just tasting shit out. I was like, that's crazy.
My friend used to own an ice cream shop in Denver, and he would make small batch ice cream out of like cereals and shit like that.
Three.
Would make Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches.
One, pens down. That makes sense. We will start with Dylan.
Holy shit! I forgot their names.
Venus and Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Venus and Serena Williams.
Jeremy.
Venus and Serena Williams.
Enrico.
Oh, well, I had Serena and Venus Williams.
Well, correct. Venus and Serena Williams. No table clears happening this round.
Nope. You're welcome. Yeah.
But Reiko is in the lead, followed Reiko and Brian are in the lead, followed by Dylan and Jeremy with 3, Scott with 2. As we get to the final question of this round, it's going to come in the category of family films. Your question is, who plays the lead Caractacus Potts in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
I realize what you meant by flip them around now. Yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
Yep.
It's okay. I didn't want to say the words.
You know what?
correct.
If I didn't make a mistake till question like 59, that's a
fair,
good
yeah.
night.
I figured you didn't want to say the words Caractacus Potts.
Oh no, that sounds. I mean, that sounds like a weird fungal thing.
Repeat the question.
That is Scott's repeat for the round. The question again. Who plays the lead Caractacus Potts in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? There's a lot of silly words in that sentence.
That whole thing is just a made-up word sentence. I mean, all words are made up, but you get what I'm saying.
Someone made them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll start with Scott.
I think I just said this because the book is also by Ian Fleming, but I said Roger Moore.
Great guess. We'll go to Brian.
I said Dick Van Dyke.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Also said Dick Van Dyke.
Reiko.
I also said Dick Van Dyke.
And Dylan.
I said Gene Kelly. I don't know.
Dick Van Dyke is the correct answer, which means we are saying goodbye to Mr. Scott Harvey.
I said I wasn't going to help you win, Dylan. Sorry, but good
Thank
luck.
you for not.
Scott, thank you for being here. 2 perfect rounds. First one's in a while, Bill, but Reiko and Brian each going perfect that round. But we have one more person to bring in. That person is going to be, I believe, number 33. It is Jordan Huffman.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
All right. Bill, take it away.
All right. 61. All right. Everybody, your first question comes in the category of comedy. Who plays Clark Griswold in the original National Lampoon's Vacation?
Good flick.
Solid. Yeah. Solid good time. Sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make any quotes about it because we'll give some shit away, but like fucking Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them in this film.
We were talking about remakes earlier.
I've never actually seen the newest one of this, but I heard it's not
good for
not
you.
Awful.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brian.
Chevy Chase.
Jeremy.
Remake sucks. Chevy Chase.
Reiko.
He's Chevy Chase and you're not. Yes, I'm that old that I know that quote.
Me and you both, buddy.
We'll go to Dylan.
Chevy Chase.
And Jordan.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase is correct. We got a clean sweep as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of the 1990s. Question is, how specifically does Harry's fiancee, Mary Ann, die at the beginning of Dante's Peak?
This is one of those dueling volcano movies, right?
Yeah, where like there
was 2 of them and they're about volcanoes.
Yeah, 2 people pointed a volcano at each other and said, "Try me."
I would actually love that movie.
That, if you add in the lava, like I Lava You one from the Pixar short, it's those 3 going at it.
Yep.
5, 4.
Oh my God! I want a volcano fight now.
1. Pens down. We will start with Jeremy.
Hit by volcanic debris.
We'll go to Reiko.
She falls in a volcano.
We'll go to Dylan.
Said falls into a volcano.
We'll go to Jordan.
I just said smoke inhalation.
And Brian.
It falls into a volcano.
One person is correct. It's Jeremy Potters. She is hit by debris in the head.
I believe he was outvoted.
That's fair.
Not how that works.
But Jeremy takes the lead, 2. Brian, Reiko, Dylan at 1. Jordan gets to get on the board, but we're going to move to the next question. Go ahead, Bill.
All right.
Jordan got
the
Chevy Chase question.
Yeah, we're dangerously close to having what has happened already so many times happen again.
We've had so many tables.
I told you, Jeremy.
I was trying to avoid it again, but my apologies, sir. Bill,
That's
take it away.
okay. All right. Sci-fi fantasy. In After Earth, who plays the main character's father, Cypher Rage? Dude, I'm playing the fucking lottery if this happens. If what we're joking about actually happens again.
Dude, I might.
I mean,
At
come
that
on.
point, like,
It's insane.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Reiko.
Okay, I feel so bad about this. Will slap me, Smith.
We'll go to Dylan.
Cypher Age is a stupid name, but Will Smith.
I agree. We'll go to Jordan.
It's a stupid movie. Will Smith.
We'll go to Brian.
Will Smith.
And Jeremy.
Keep the main character's dad's name out your mouth. Will Smith.
Will Smith is correct. That was good. Correct. Jeremy's still in the lead of 3. Everyone following with 2 as we get to the penultimate question of the round, which comes in the category of sports. Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum appear in which sports film? Anna, do you know that one? No.
I will say this is a fiance knows favorite, this movie. So
Oh, shit. I watched this one a lot when I was young. 5. I'm not anymore. 4, 3.
I use my repeat.
2. All right, that is Dylan's repeat for the round. The question again. Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum appear in which sports film? Oh, I was confused by the private chat, but now I'm not. I get it.
Oh, okay. I was wondering who's Tess?
I was also wondering that.
And who is guarding her? It's Nicolas Cage.
4, 3, 2,
Nicolas Cage.
1. Pens down. We will start with Dylan.
I'm not right. I said step up.
Jordan.
She's the man.
Brian.
Yes, she is. She's the man.
Jeremy.
He's the man.
And Reiko.
She's the man.
She's the man is correct. Everyone but Dylan getting a point, which means Jeremy is in the lead with 4, followed by Brian, Reiko, and Jordan with 3. Dylan with 2. Table clear could happen. It's less likely now. So we'll move to the final question. Take it away, Bill.
Action adventure. Which 2020's action film features characters using the aliases Tinsel, Mr. Scrooge, and Krampus?
If Dylan hits, he may take some people with him.
Possibly. This is all interesting regardless. So we're in the final stretch and we're not hitting the 2-hour mark yet.
You're damn right.
Fucking Captain Efficiency.
5.
Repeat, please. I get one, right?
Yep, you got one. Yep, that's your repeat for the round. Go ahead, Bill.
Which 2020's action film features criminals using the aliases Mr. Tinsel, Mr. Scrooge, and Krampus?
When you've been doing this for 2 hours, words start to switch places.
Yeah, it happens. So
still, it take 2 hours over.
Yeah, no,
5,
fuck, quick night.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jordan.
I can't remember if this is the name or even if I got the right movie. Silent Night.
We'll go to Brian.
That's a Joel Kinnaman one. Violent Night.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Still haven't seen it, but Violent Night.
God damn it.
Reiko.
I saw it, but I didn't remember. Italian Job.
And Dylan.
Violent Night.
Ah!
Violent Night is correct. And with that, Reiko, Dylan, and Jordan have all been eliminated. Not quite a table clear, but at this point,
Close. Pretty close, yeah.
Reiko, fantastic job in your first time out. Can't wait to see you back, Jordan and Dylan as well. With that, we will have a different winner this year than we did last year and possibly any other year prior because we only have 2 people left.
Yep.
So we're just going to bring him in. We're going to start with number 34, making his return to the Melee ring. It's Cameron Redshaw.
Oh, shit.
Hey, all right.
All right.
You picked a good goddamn night, apparently.
And coming in at number 35, he's never played here before. Not once. You can check his record. He doesn't have one. No record for this guy. It's Eric Moreno.
There's no warning message,
okay.
eh?
It's like, what? Okay.
I wanted to.
You won the thing. All right. Bill, one of these 4 is going to be the winner. So let's get right into it. We'll start with the first question of this round. It comes in the category of recent releases. Your question is, who stars as Tim Ballard in 2023's Sound of Freedom? Oh, this is crazy.
Quick night, man. Shit. We won't even get to use all these questions.
No, not even. I only sent you half of them. We're not even get through that.
This is moment of the year, right here.
This whole thing, this very long moment that's happening.
Whole thing, moment of the year.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat, please.
That is Jeremy's repeat for the round. The question again. Who stars as Tim Ballard in 2023's Sound of Freedom? Forgot to write people's names down. Which
I just write down 1 through 5.
Like, yeah,
and
I committed to it, and now
I guess it's been so quick. I've barely taken up half this pad. So
that's fair.
Yeah,
that honestly would save me a lot of time, but at this point, I'm committed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brian.
It's Jesus himself, Jim Caviezel.
We'll go to Jeremy.
It's that movie. I said Idris Elba.
We'll go to Cameron.
How do you spell Jim Caviezel?
That works for me. And Eric.
Jim Caviezel.
Jim Caviezel is correct. Cameron, Eric, Brian on the board with 1. What's the next question, Bill?
Next question comes in the category of directors. How many times in the Rocky/Creed franchise did the actor playing the title role also direct the film?
Oh, geez.
I've seen most of these movies. Not all of them, but
really?
Yeah, I was a bad Philadelphia. I didn't see Rocky till I was like 30.
Okay.
But I saw Rocky 4 a whole bunch of times.
Why haven't you seen them all now?
I was too busy watching very bad movies.
There's some pretty bad ones in here. Maybe 1, 4.
I mean, he got a robot in one of them. I'm just
saying. 10 that he does. We'll start with Jeremy.
I said 3.
We'll go to Cameron.
5.
Eric.
I guess 4.
And Brian.
Different pen.
3.
5 is the correct answer.
Oh,
good shot. We'll take the lead. 2. Eric and Brian at 1. Jeremy gets to get on the board, but we'll get into the next question, which comes in the category of Westerns. Curly Bill leads red sash-wearing criminals called the Cowboys in which 1990s Western?
And no, you cannot call me that.
Okay.
Okay.
Just sure. That made that conversation a lot shorter. So I appreciate
it. I have many acceptable nicknames: Philadelphia, Cooped Bill, Clean Bill Health, the Bill Peen Hammer. Curly Bill is not one of them.
Makes sense. 5.
How do I know what Bill Peen Hammer came
4,
from?
3.
If your peen's a hammer, I don't know.
1.
Captain Hammer.
Pens down. We'll start with Cameron.
City Slickers.
We'll go to Eric.
I don't know. I guess Maverick.
We'll go to Brian.
Tombstone.
And Jeremy.
Tombstone.
Oh, I should have known that.
Tombstone is correct. Jeremy on the board. Brian Cameron with 2. 2 questions left. Bill, anybody?
Comic book movies. Your next question. Tank Girl takes place in what country?
Either Brian knows the answer or he hears the words Tank Girl.
And then immediately, yes.
Fun movie. I got 2 of the graphic novels right here.
Oh, shit.
The books are great. The movie's interesting.
I love the movie. Come on.
Yeah.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Eric.
I guess Australia.
We'll go to Brian.
Australia.
Jeremy.
I said United States.
And Cameron.
And I said Russia.
Australia is correct. Eric ties Cameron to 2. Brian takes the lead at 3. Jeremy still at 1. We have one question remaining, and I'm just going to point this possibility out there because it is out there. If Jeremy hits this question while Cameron and Eric miss, that'll be another clean sweep, and we'll have a winner. But we'll start with the final question of this round. It comes in the category of the 1980s. Robert De Niro stars in what 1980s Martin Brest action comedy? Lots of pens into boards.
Is this personal favorite of mine?
I have seen this.
It's so good.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brian.
Midnight Run.
Jeremy.
Midnight Run.
Cameron.
Midnight Run.
And Eric.
I haven't seen it. Midnight Run.
And with that, Jeremy Potters has been eliminated. Cameron and Eric saving themselves. And we will move down to our final 3 contestants. We have Brian Michaels, who came in at number 25. And then our number 34 and 35 players, Cameron Olsen or Redshaw, the other one. The other Cameron came in a long time ago, and Eric Moreno. One of these 3 is going to be the winner. So we'll start with our next round. Take it away, Bill.
Yep, just getting to where I need to be. Rom-coms is your first question. That is right? Yes? Cool.
Yep.
All right. The main character is a writer for a magazine called Composure in what 2000s rom-com? Some tense shit. Do you remember that workaholics joke we were talking about earlier? It is definitely that right now. It is super tight. Super tight.
Yes,
super
indeed.
tight. Yes.
The tightest.
Yeah.
You ever watch a pitch meeting?
No.
You should check it out.
Wait, on YouTube?
On YouTube, yeah.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, okay. It took me a minute. Yeah, that is hilarious.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Extinction. No, repeat.
Okay, that is Eric's repeat for the round.
Sure thing.
Go ahead, Bill.
All right. The main character is a writer for a magazine called Composure in what 2000s rom-com? 2000s rom-coms are tight.
Yes, they are.
That is some funny shit. I will admit so. The Breaking Dawn Part 2 pitch meeting is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
The what?
The pitch meeting for Breaking Dawn Part 2. Where he's pitching the whole imprint subplot. And he's like, wait, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, are me and this baby gonna kiss? He's like,
please stop.
I don't like that.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Brian.
27 Dresses.
We'll go to Cameron.
I said How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
That makes
And
more
Eric.
sense. I guess The Holiday.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is the correct answer. Cameron will take the 1-0 lead. Let's move to the next question, which comes in the category of actors and actresses. Who appears in the films Delivery Man, Her, and Zero Dark 30?
The Thor Ragnarok one was also really good. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen those in a while. I'm probably due to rewatch some of them. So
You should. There's some good ones.
It's just some. Yeah, that dude's just funny. So
He's got his own YouTube channel.
yeah, I do follow that. Yeah,
We are not sponsored by him, but good.
no, he is not. But he is a funny dude. So
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cameron.
Chris Pratt.
Eric.
Also guess Chris Pratt.
And Brian.
I also guess Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is the correct answer. Cameron leads 2-1 to 1. Let's get to the next question, Bill.
It's the category of music. Coyote Ugly is the name of what kind of establishment in Coyote Ugly?
So I heard about this. I've never seen it. Heard about this movie when I was younger. And there was a street near me called Coyote Circle.
Funny enough, after this movie came out, they opened up a Coyote bar in Philly for some reason.
Oh shit!
So, yeah, they do that every once in a while here. Like during the '90s, they opened a Jackrabbit Slim's, like a real one.
3.
So I did get to go there. So
1. Pens down. I'm glad nobody went back to their board. We'll start with Eric.
I guess a bar.
We'll go to Brian.
Oh my God! Yeah. Okay.
And Cameron.
Bill put my heart at ease.
You know what? I'm sorry. Yeah.
Bar is correct. All answers were written before Bill said the word.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I didn't hear you. That's right.
At least we didn't colossally make a fucking.
No. Same situation. Cameron at 3, Brian and Eric at 2. As we get to the penultimate question of this round, it comes in the category of comedy. Which Adam Sandler comedy features a villain played by Christopher McDonald?
In my defense, I've gone almost 2 hours without making that blunder. So.
Oh no, it's okay. And honestly, it wasn't too bad. I just
we would have just had one of these many extra questions.
Red Shaw went. He said it. But yeah, Coyote Circle. So all the kids on the bus who got on at that bus stop, everyone was like, "You guys are ugly. Never seen that movie, but haha." I was like, "Guys, that's me. Stop being child bullies."
Kids are jerk offs.
Yeah, I agree. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brian.
Happy Gilmore.
Cameron.
Happy Gilmore.
And Eric.
Happy Gilmore.
All right, Bill, here's the situation. Happy Gilmore is correct. Cameron Redshaw is at 4. Brian and Eric are both at 3 apiece. Should all hit or all miss, we will have a winner. Should Brian and Eric hit while Cameron misses, we will go to sudden death. Should Brian and Eric miss, but you know what's going to happen. Math. All right. Math. Your final question will come to you from Bill.
Animated is your final category. In the Peanuts movie, what does Charlie Brown plan on doing for his talent show to impress the new girl? General answer, yes.
Brian, the last thing I was trying to say was if Brian or Eric hit while the other missed, then we'll move on. But I might have even said that because I said so many things.
It's gonna be interesting in the next 5 seconds. I'm gonna say nothing because I'm still embarrassed about that bar thing.
So, it's okay. Yeah. You were talking about your team partner, Andrew Barr. But
yeah.
3.
Let's just repeat it.
Okay.
And is Cameron's repeat for the round? Go ahead, Bill.
In the Peanuts movie, what does Charlie Brown plan on doing for his talent show to impress the new girl? So he's impressing Zooey Deschanel?
I was getting there. Every time we watch a movie and one of the 3 roommates is in it, and it's like, that's the guy from the New Girl. I'm like, or New Girl. I'm like, yeah, no, I know.
Oh, it's funny.
5.
We have way too much alike sometimes.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Eric.
I don't know. Sing.
Brian.
Congratulations, Cameron. I think that's a dance.
And Cameron Redford.
Holy crap. Magic.
And your winner of the 2024 Melee Last One Standing, it's Cameron Redshaw, the doctor. After being away for so long, Cameron Redshaw takes the win, takes it all, and cleared the table to do it, technically.
Technically, yeah. That's our 5th.
5th, yeah, if we want to count that.
Jesus, I think we should. Yeah, that's fine.
Bill, this was a wildly quick night. I'm not sure who the MVP is. Maybe Cody's figuring that out backstage, but whoever it is probably didn't need to last that many rounds.
Not really. No.
We haven't been here that long.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Cameron comes in at number 34, survives 1 round, and then takes the last round, knocking 2 people out at once. And that's how you win a Last One Standing. Bill, thoughts on on the overall event?
Yeah, these are surprisingly brisk when you have 4 or 5 table clears in one match. This has been a wild night. It started off early. There's a lot of heavy hitters, table clear. More heavy hitters come in. Things are getting cleansed, table clear. And then table clear, and then table clear. And then it was completely unpredictable. So after a while, I have no idea how the hell this is going to go. Yeah. This is crazy.
It was nuts. We had people trading off table clears. I think Jeremy cleared the table. No, Jake Meltzer cleared the table first, which included Jeremy. And then Tony cleared Jake, and then Matt cleared Tony, and that's how it went. So if you cleared a table, you were doomed to be on a table that was cleared as well. This shit was crazy. Let's start by talking to our winner of the event. It's Cameron.
Congratulations, Doc.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Cameron, you're back. You took a little bit of a break, and here you are. You won the thing. You did the thing. Cameron, how are you feeling?
I'm like so excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like shaking a little bit because I'm terrified of these things. Like, especially coming in towards the end, like everyone else has the momentum, and I'm just like trying to drop in and keep up. And yeah, I've never been good at these, so I did not expect this. So
did your feelings about it change? Obviously, Cody sends the numbers out about an hour beforehand. Did your feelings about how the night might go change when you saw that you were coming in at 34?
A little bit, but I was also like, I'm gonna come into some monsters, and they're gonna have momentum on their side. And then I came in and saw Brian, and I'm like, oh god, that's he's the guy to beat for sure. So
it's a natural reaction. Doc, you probably haven't gotten your bearing. You haven't played a match yet this year, and you've been off for such a while, so you probably haven't even considered it. You have a title shot now. You can tell us what you're thinking about, what you'd prefer, or just tell us if you have an idea as to how you would like to use it.
I think I'd like to play a couple normal matches first. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
You got.
I actually hadn't even thought about that possibility. So.
Good shit. All right. Well, Cameron, congratulations. I don't think there's a soul that's disappointed that you are walking away the winner. Deservedly so. So congratulations. We'll take you out. All right, so Cameron Renshaw is your winner. We're going to bring in Cody Newberry to announce the MVP. Apparently, it was close.
Yeah. So to get eligible for the MVP, you had to make it 5 rounds. Either get eliminated in your 5th round or not. But everybody made the max 4 rounds, basically. But it is, I think, for the second time, Jeremy Adams. He is the second time MVP. He scored 20 points in his total of 5 rounds. Next up was Brian with 17, and James Puckett with 16. So it was pretty close. It was overall. If like Eric would have dropped or whatever in that round, it would have given it to Brian, but they both went out together. So I'm the absolute worst at this. I never can get it right. I think I've screwed up every year that we've ever done this, trying to decide out the MVP. Thank you, Nick Twohig, for correcting me. So I said in the video, Jeremy Adams won the MVP. He did. But he also tied Brian Michaels. So, in this season, a rematch of Warzone title match that happened in the past, it will be Brian Michaels, not Brian Adams, that's the singer. Brian Michaels versus Jeremy Adams to take on the Melee champion at some point in the season. We don't know the exact date yet, but it will be happening and it will be in the first half. So, look forward to that. It's going to be really great. But, yeah, Brian versus Jeremy, MVPs. Both survived the same amount of rounds. Both survived the same amount. Got the same amount of questions right and perfect rounds. So everything across the board. So they will be playing for the title. Awesome. Like the classic table clears. I asked for them. They delivered. So great event, everybody. We're done.
Yeah. Insane. Well, yeah, that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bill, thanks for being here. Do you have some closing thoughts?
Just want to point out, I know Redshaw was like, I'm usually bad at these kinds of things. Winning on a perfect round, not a bad way to go out. So good on you, sir. So
damn right.
Shout out the
incredible performances here tonight. Thank you all for being here. And we'll see you as the 2024 season kicks off. Have a good night.